Hello, Coach Valery. Today is a special day. I feel that it's time to me to share details and show what high-tech shooting program is. We will be introduced to philosophy behind it, and as a bonus, I will show you part of technical process required to achieve positive results. I would like to start by defining good and bad shot. To put it simply, good shot is the one that counts, and bad shot that is not. Individual perception could not be used as argument against statistic and empirical data. For example, if you make 50 out of 55 at any given spot and you do it on consistent basis, and it could be applicable in the game scenario, no one have a right or premise to call it a bad shot. Important to understand that logic goes two ways. Good shot for you does not mean good shot for others. Why is that? Because we're all unique. Every athlete different, and as more we look, as deeper we dig into details, as more it becomes obvious. Shot is quite a combination of unique factors such as anatomy, experience, technique, physiology, knowledge, vision, feel, conditioning, fatigue, athleticism, and other factors. To achieve best results, we got to account for individually unique factors that all and each of you possess. General approach would only work for very beginners. And now let's talk about shooting technique. What is it? Shooting technique is a general guide, an introduction into shooting mechanics. It's based on million shots, human physiology and physics, not to mention experience of countless athletes combined together. Is that important to use it? Yes, certainly. Is that what you have to start your journey? Absolutely. Many would say, but you said earlier we're all unique. Yes, we're all unique on deeper level. That's why basics of shooting techniques is not addressing it. It's only your guide to become a better shooter and reliable tool to keep you consistent. And as you all know, consistency in shooting would not be achieved by changing your technique all the time. Let's put it simply, if you have human anatomy, shooting technique would fit you, would definitely help you stay on the right path. Now we are right to the next level of your development. You're already a player, you know how to shoot, you're confident, you're playing in the games. Yet, there are certain areas that you can improve. For example, stuck on certain shooting percentage, struggling with some types of the shots, struggling to stay consistent, struggling to transfer skills to our game scenarios that you develop into the practice. For some reason you lost the feeling of the shot, timing off, you lose confidence or want to regain it, struggling to extend range, insufficient skill to impact the game, defensive reads and shot creations, struggling with complex shooting, not to mention your unique program that could be anything beyond this list. Alright, so let's go over the video so you understand what's going on. One part you see, it's when I explain to the player what expected of them. I believe that if I can explain everything and the player understand me 100% or close to it, I get better results every single time. So here we go over the spots, and we're already on the spot number 3. What you see, it's a whole video together. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut all unnecessary parts and make it very short clips. One of them, it's when the player making a shot, one of the player missing a shot. Now I separate and count, so know the percentages. After initial process of cutting and counting, I go over them and only select one that almost perfect, in other words swishes, and all the misses it just simply stay. See, I split the screen, and on the left side it's all the makes, on the right side it's all the misses. I will synchronize frame by frame. So the next stage, I apply certain type of the special effects on one of the video, and the other video stayed the same. As you can see, black and white with the simply lines, like it's a pencil filter, and you can see it together with the regular video. One of the shot it's miss, and one of the shots it's makes. And what you can achieve it, especially when the higher resolution, this is example, not gonna cut it, you will see any type of deviations, and you will see it with quite a precision. That's why if I go over the clip, I simply can spot, especially if I slow it down, I can spot what's the differences in the shooting mechanics. We move into the next software. Here I can measure angles, timing, build the graphs, track the ball, track the elbow, track all the parts on the body. Again, when I need to see more details, I record it much closer with the higher resolution, higher frame rate, up to 240 frame per second, so I can track individual digits on the palm, etc, etc. Now I play with it back and forth so I can spot what's going on, and in this particular example I spotted difference. So that's the make and this is the miss. And in first two shots and following shots that it's not shown in the video, Judah deepening the ball. When he making the shot, he deepening the ball a little bit lower than when he missing the shot, meaning that it's allowed him to generate more power to propel the ball towards the basket, and that's why he's making the shot on consistent basis. So as you can see, there's different angle when he deepening, 43 degree and 63. Any other measurement that I took, it's not directly, or it's not yet as a pattern correlate to his misses and makes. Release, it's almost identical. Timing of release, acceleration, it's almost identical. I already spotted a couple of things that happening time to time. In the follow-through technique, you specifically see it right now. The follow-through is different. Sometimes he finished with the index finger and sometimes with the pinky. I have two theories. First of all, it's the grip, positioning of the grip, and second, that's the way the body compensate, because his body feels that by pushing it to the inside with the pinky, the body might feel it that it's have more a range of motion, so it's kind of use it as a propulsion, thinking that it's gonna propel the ball much harder. Even with the pinky, it's usually not the case. And another thing, it's a grip. Again, it's not seen on the video, but that's gonna be another thing that I'm gonna pay attention to for the next time, next practice.